Hello and welcome to another Quickfix. Today we have Fufulets. I would consider this a PSN worthy title. I did contact the creator and offered my help with the text. There are a few little things here and there that could do with tightening up and changing very slightly, but other than that, it's absolutely fantastic. A long time ago, in a land shredded by war, there was a boy feared by villagers. A boy made of ashes, with one burning single eye, living in cold graveyards. That's the boy, not the single eye. Fufulet, they called him. The only name he ever knew. But was he really a demon? He was certainly a lonely boy. Only the dead would talk to him, 'cause he could hear their sorrow. I like that. I like the idea of hearing sorrow. He could help them to rest and go, and even put their anger to sleep. But nobody would fear his own lament. Fufulet wanted to know who he was, but he needed a powerful spirit to reach his heart. Yet those massive souls were also the darkest, and their growing presence a threat to the world. I'm not reading all that, but you can always pause at this point and read it yourself, so I'll leave it there for a few seconds before I move on. This I'm not very good at. I do apologise. I'm a very limited ability when it comes to games. The only thing I will point out immediately is a slight milkiness to the screen. That's really all. I would like to see that backdrop, and I would like to see the foreground a little sharper. But that's all. Sound effects are delightful. That character and the jump is wonderful. Look at those little details on that character. Those little steps. Those tiny little steps, and the sound effect is used for that. It's wonderful. The attention to detail with the rocks and the trees, petrified trees by the looks of it. I don't know, perhaps some seem to have life in them. And then you've got the leaves falling. The idea is to do this as fast as possible, by the way. That's just why I'm not very good at it. And these turning souls you have to collect after press R3. But isn't this just fantastic? Look at it. It's so delightful. How can you not say this is PSN worthy? How can you not understand what I mean? At a cursory glance, your average Joe, on seeing the gameplay and the graphics, would assume you'd bought it on PSN. That's all it means. Whoa! I knew I wasn't going to make that. I needed to run. And I can't remember what run is now. Right, that's it. Right. Let's try this again. Oh Lord, I'm not doing that very well. Wow, I never got stuck on that bit before. Well, at least you get a longer view of the game. But yeah, I don't want to really show you it all anyway. I only want to show you 2 stages, because this is awesome. This is absolutely... Whoa, I made it. My foot went up in the air. Absolutely fantastic. You got so many stages. I'll show you in the next stage. I don't want to show you much. You got a nice presentation with a map. A nice scroll map. You move it on. And each stage has got a certain amount of stars. I'm assuming they get harder and harder as you go along. It's got a boss fight at the end as well, which you will not see in this stream. Because as I say, I want you to go and play it yourself. Whoa, no, I fell through the edge. Oh, never mind. Look at it. Look how wonderful it is. That character is beautiful. I'd love to see that character used again as well, you know. I mean, that character is perfect character for a platformer. As the short characters always are. Oh dear. I love the sound of that drum as well, listen. That's a nice death sound, isn't it? That gives you an extra high jump. Sound of the water. I do think, like I said though, you could do with remove. I would remove the depth of field. I'd like this foreground to pop more. Oh, I missed it. Because it is just a slight, it's a little bit milky. But that's all, like I said. Did I leave it on long enough for you to read that? I did this time. I can't remember if I did it last time. I may well have forgotten. You got little touches like these little creatures, look. On the wood. In the foreground. He's not overdone it. He's just placed them here and there. Oh, I nearly did it. Oh. Yeah. That's what I get when I have to do things really fast. Wow, that's going to be difficult. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, come on, look at it, folks. This is lovely. This is so nice. He did little jumps as well. That was a very difficult game. These lovely little creatures sat around on rocks. I like that as a touch. I'll give you a quick look at the next level. I'll let you read this, just to make sure you did read it. Let's have a look. If you want to read this, I'll just hang on a little while. You could always pause it there. Oh, you've got creatures you've got to jump over. I'm having that one. Oh dear. That wasn't very well timed, folks, was it? Yeah, so go and play it, folks. And I'll get a little bit further and we'll call that it. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, listen to that. And those little spot effects. That sound effect is lovely. It's delicate sounds like that. They're very important. The soundscape is very important for a game like this in terms of tone. I know he changed the sound of the collecting. It sounded a bit like a fruit machine prior to that. It wasn't really until he changed it that I realised why he'd changed it, to be honest. I thought the original sound was fine, but definitely the new sound is far better. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and please follow the creators. That's what I do this for. Bye everyone.